so I can get that. Um, so because my laptop is up over on my desk, it's a whole different setup. It's the first time I tried it, so I don't know how it's gonna work.
I am waiting to see us on YouTube. See how bad of a lag I have. Okay, where do I mute? There we go. Am I muted now? There we go. Okay, well, there's nobody here anyway. It's just us for right now, so.
Okay. I'm gonna do some prep for some things that I'm going to put together. I'm going to make a little bit of Bali boho is what I understood it's called. I don't even know. It's beach boho.
Hi, Kat. Kat's here.
So I'm going to, hi, Kat. I'm going to prep a little bit for it so it could dry. So when I get to it, it'll be ready.
So what do you mean Bali boho? I've never heard that before, so explain.
Okay, there's boho that has a whole lot of color and it looks like gypsy. And then there's something that they call beach boho. It's Bali boho. This is from my own personal research. I don't know too much about it, so I'm not, an expert or anything from what I was seeing. And on this Bali boho, they use some lace, crochet lace. They use all natural things. So I was going to do some macrame and make some belly bands and a few things like that, belly bands and some, for fabric flips, I was going to make some wall hangings, but miniature ones. So we can put them in our journals.
That's
what
a
do
great
you think?
idea. I'm going to have
Does
to.
that sound like a good idea?
It looks like you're painting toothpicks.
I know. I'm trying to figure out what you're doing.
Oh, these are, okay. See? It's a little garden stick.
Oh.
When you have plants and you have the little seedlings, you put these in with the little wire. And I took the wire off of them. I had tons of them. So I took the little wire off of them and I figured I could paint them white. It would have been better if I got a better paintbrush, but I'm crafting out of a few boxes only and I'm working with whatever I have. That's how I came up with this idea.
And what are you going to use those for?
And I think I'll try. Oh, I'm going to make macrame. I'm going to make the belly bands. One stick goes on the top and one stick goes on the bottom and the macrame goes in between. And then you glue the two little sticks down and then you have this macrame piece in the middle with beads and well, I'm going to use.
Wow.
I'm going to use this.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
I have it in all neutral shades.
Nice.
And I know that's not what it's for, but I'm going to use that because that's
no,
what
use what works. Who cares what it's for? Use what works. Who cares what it's
and
for?
I'm very into using what I got.
Yeah. Hi,
and I figured I'll make some belly bands and the little sticks up with the belly bands. The biggest sticks are for, see the biggest stick? See the difference?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta touch my paintbrush. That paintbrush is horrible. They just might be even be the wrong paint, but I just grabbed whatever I found.
What are you working on, Miss Jean Peter?
Right now, I'm just pulling images out of magazines.
So that's what I was thinking with this, you know? And it'll be
Yeah.
something different. I haven't seen anybody else do it yet. And I can macrame while I'm watching TV or while I'm doing something and get as many pieces done as possible once I get everything prepped. And I need to change my brush. Let me grab my brush. See if I have that really soft, but that brush is so hard.
That sounds like fun. I'm all about stuff you can sit and do while you're watching TV.
So that's what I was thinking.
Sounds good. So what are you pulling? What are you pulling images for, JP?
Myself.
Oh, is it for your
block?
For your
and for my block kit, and I don't know.
So we don't get to watch we don't get to watch you create anything tonight?
Hi, Eileen.
Oh yeah, I've got some doodling here. I thought maybe I could take some time for myself, but I wanted to, when I was on with Care earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you know, I'm going to use whatever fibers I have. I have tons of different fibers and tons of different.
I had some little chipboard things that fit in here, little circle ones. And I thought the box was cute. So I'm thinking I might have to.
Let me see.
You are so talented, you'll get an idea.
You're off the screen, so I can't see what the box looks like. JP. Oh, gotcha. Cute. Those are cute.
It's just a little simple box that it came, inches from the trash can. But I was like, what if I collage that? That might be kind of cute. So I might work on that too.
Okay, cool. I'm working on stuff for the hop, so I was thinking about doing this. I bought this at Kathy's sale. It's hard to see. It's a boot, and it was 2 pieces, and she'd cut out a bunch of these Victorian boots out of different fabrics. And
yes, I remember that.
So I got this one, and I love it.
Yes.
I love it because it's like it's perfect for shabby, or I'm going to try and do more like Victorian-y because of the color and the print on it. So I just sewed it together, and I'm going to decorate it. And then I thought, wouldn't it be cute if I did one of my little lap books that matched it and did the like the matching lap book? And I'm actually going to try. We'll see, but I've got to also get a pin. So if I have time and get everything together, I'm going to paint the tin and alter the tin as well, and like put the lap book inside the tin and have that be like, a set. The lap book with the tin and the stocking. So if I get myself together and get it all done, it'll be up for auction at the Defy Hop on August.
Oh, wow.
Cool. Hi, Darla.
Hi, Darla. One of these days, Darla will be brave and come on and craft with us. Yeah, so that's what I thought. So I'm not sure which way I'm going to go first. If I'm going to do the book first and then do the stocking to match. I know there's only so much of the, like, you should see my desk right now. It's a pile of like pinkness and stuff. So I'm going to see, I got to see what I have to go to know I want this on this and this on the book. So that's what I'm working on.
I'm pretty much set in this place all day long today.
You what, Jean?
Oh, that would be wonderful.
I said I've pretty much sat right here in this spot most of the day.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. How far did you guys get with your portfolios today?
She just did the cover. I just sat and sorted some stuff for her kids. And that's, I mean, she didn't say she was going on till the last minute. So I thought, okay, let's do it. Whatever. I mean, it's like I don't have any schedule right now.
Yeah. And she's last minute. I get that too.
Yeah.
Okay, this is hard. I have like so many of the pink goodies and I can't decide what to put in the book and what to put on the stocking. Darn. I have to like choose.
Just set this book over here in the stocking and hold your stuff and go, you go here and you go here, and then set the other one away.
Yep.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Hi, Elizabeth. Oh, it says we're buffering a lot.
Hi, Elizabeth. I'm not buffering.
I think we must have been because I couldn't hear, like, I don't think Luce could hear us and I couldn't hear her in a little bit.
Yeah.
Cool. We're not having any storms right now, which shouldn't be buffering too bad. Okay, I think I'm gonna
We're not having any storms.
No, we haven't. Well,
I'm not buffering.
it rains like every day here in the afternoon, but we didn't have a storm today, so it's unusual.
Oh,
It's just really, really hot. Is anybody
Oh,
else?
no, it's not.
well, my internet is not so great.
Is anybody at home crafting?
You can't say it's hot, Kim.
I know. I forget who I'm talking to. It is hot, but not New Mexico hot.
Yeah.
That's a different level. That's even worse than Florida hot.
Well, I should go outside now. It's 93. I might need a jacket.
Right. Oh my goodness. I'm going to turn this upside down. I'm sorry, you guys. You're going to see me upside down for a second. This is the top of my boot, just so if anybody's wondering.
You know, I figured out that my camera can turn completely around. I was like, oh my gosh, I can work right side up.
I can't do that.
An aha moment, that's for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
so pretty.
Arlene says she's fixing painty papers that she doesn't like. I don't like any of my painty papers, so
Well, that's a good thing.
I sent all my painty
Just put another layer of paint on them.
Yeah, I sent my painty papers to Jean Peter to fix because I didn't like them.
That's another thing I could be doing is I have this great big stack of papers that were, oh, like when I pack kits, I print a lot of stuff and for me to follow. And they're scribbled on and they're highlighted in 6 colors. And I'm like, you know, I would just try jelly printing on these and see what happens.
You should. I'd like to see that. Whew. I got fibers flying everywhere.
Which piddling on, Kat?
This trim, thank you, Kat. A lot of the stuff that I'm using right now actually came, it was Happy Mail from Bella Vista Marketplace. The owner sent me a box of goodies a while back, and I had it set aside to work to go in the book. But when I decided to do the stocking to match, I dug it all out, and I want to use some of it so it, you you can tell that it matches because it's on the cover of my book. So I want to put some on the boot as well.
I'm sorry, Elizabeth. I hope you can come back. You might try that.
Sorry, Elizabeth. I was going to say, I'm sure Kat's working on something that's paper crafting. Journal, yep.
Personal journal? What's that?
Right? Who has time? I wish I did. I should make myself.
Yeah, I think I'm going to sit down one day and write us a schedule. You, me, and Care.
I actually heard it
You
right
know,
now.
that would not be a bad idea. That way, if we all needed each other for something, we would be on the same page, you know?
Yeah.
Like we have a set time every day that we can check in and go, okay, do you need anything from me? Do you need anything from me? What are we working on? Okay, break. And everybody goes their separate directions.
Yep.
That would not be
It'll never work. But, you know, it's a good thought.
Yes, it is a good thought, but yeah, it wouldn't work. This I know.
Well, maybe not every day, maybe every 2 or 3 days.
I think all three of
The
us.
problem is we have a thought, and it's like, oh, got to tell somebody right now.
Yeah.
And that's not ever going to change. Not for me.
Yes, I don't think that would
Yeah.
change either. Yeah. I have to write all these thoughts down because, you know, there's thoughts aplenty in that group going on.
No doubt.
And so I'm like, okay, because when I was on with Kara, when she was fussy cutting, you know, she was spitballing ideas and companies for the corporate donations and things that, you know, the artists would like to have and their basic toolkits and things. I'm like, wait a minute, let me get my pad and paper so I don't forget and start writing it all down.
I don't know how I completely missed that.
I don't know how you did either. I was wondering where you were.
Yep.
I was
Hard
just
to say.
watching. Yeah, I was just watching, and she said if I wanted to come on, and I was actually sewing masks, but I was ready to take a break from the sewing machine at that point anyway.
Yeah.
We did not hear back from our number one letter that went out today, so keep your fingers crossed still, everybody. No
You just
response.
sent it today?
Yep, this morning, because I don't want to send it over the weekend.
Did you snail mail or email?
No, she wanted email first and then snail mail if we don't get a response in a certain amount of time.
Cool.
So,
I sent my letter out too.
what are you talking about? What letter?
I'm asking for some glue.
Oh, did you use the same letter?
I don't know.
You might
Yes, Kat, we are.
Oh, yeah.
You know what would be really cool? And I have been looking, I probably spent 2 hours last night looking for the little golden books. And that's what
Yeah.
they're called, little golden books.
Yeah, they're tiny. I have a couple.
So Carrie had ordered birdhouses. And by the magic of television, I stopped and picked one up myself. This is their size.
Oh, no, wait, let's see. Wait, I'm watching on YouTube.
Okay, it's 2.5 inches here. So that's probably, it's not quite, I mean, it's a little bit of a rectangle, but you know.
Oh,
But
no,
our
they're
plan was
small.
to use the little golden books for the roof. Well, that would be way too big. We didn't know these were this little.
Oh, no.
So I had, I think they're called Tiny Tales, but they're by Whitney from the 50s and 60s. And I just laid one up here, and it was so cute. Well, then I remembered I had these that I had been gifted from Tammy, and so I tried that as the roof. And that works, but that doesn't give us pages to do here. So if I could, like I have 10 Mickey Mouse books. So if I could actually find enough papers to keep this all in the same color or same scheme, then maybe I could use these. So even I've got this glue so it won't go shut, but these little books are a 3x3 square. So if anybody's got any little board books or whatever, 3x3, I would be very interested. Yeah, I know. If you only have one, I hate for you to get rid of one, you know?
Yeah, I have like 3 of those little golden books, those tiny ones, and that's the only ones I have.
And from my searching, I even know that they did, probably like Happy Meal or whatever from Hardee's, but I couldn't find them either.
Did you check eBay?
Pardon?
Did you check eBay for the tiny ones?
Oh yes. Now I found a few, but some of them are really expensive and some aren't, and so just
I think
play
they
it by
were-
ear.
I think they were in Chick-fil-A, like Happy Meals at one point too.
Yeah, the ones at Chick-fil-A are more like 5x5.
Oh, were they bigger? Okay.
Yeah. Ones I found some. But we're still going to find a way to make the birdhouses out of the big little golden books.
What if we chopped a
I found a few bookstores near you. The first one is
Google,
Barnes & Noble at the
cancel.
Oviedo Mall, 1260
Google,
Oviedo Mall
cancel.
Boulevard, Oviedo. The second one is
Google,
Books A Million
stop.
at 200 North Entrance Road, Sanford.
Oh my goodness.
The third one is Bright Light Books at 161 Florida 436, Fern
Hey,
Park.
Google, stop. Oh my goodness. Yes, Google, we all know what bookstores look like. Oh my gosh. Google, you are not invited to the show this week. JP, what if you cut them down? What if you cut the big ones down? I mean, you would still get the gist that it's a little golden book, like part of a cover, right?
It probably not.
No?
And the reason see, this is all you would get. And you get that book that's out, 6 inches long, and you're just taking one little corner.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if you cut them and make them separate and do your hinges and all that, maybe you could. But you may have a lot of waste, too.
Yeah. Hi, oh, hi. She's going to send you some regular golden books, Jean. Kat is. I'm with you too, Kat. I'm not big into the Bugs Bunny either. So I always leave those when I find them.
That would be good. We're going to come up with something besides a little golden book journal. I know lots of people love them. I'm not a big fan of them.
They're okay.
I just-
I've done one, but I mean, they're not like, I don't know. I don't prefer
Hi,
those.
T. How are you?
What did you say? I'm sorry.
I was talking to one of our people. Look.
Cute.
You know who I thought of, right, T? And
Oh, you have to tell me if you know Ohai's name because I don't know her name. So.
Tanya.
Oh, okay. Hi, Tanya.
Can you see this one too?
Oh, that's cute. Okay, I need an opinion from the gallery. Here's the top of my boot right here. Is this too much, this trim, if I went along the top of it? Yes or no in the chat?
Yeah.
I don't like it. I think it's too thick.
Too much? Okay. See, I like it.
The rest of it looks so delicate.
Oh.
Do you have something that's kind of flat with pearls on it?
I have like really flat. I mean, I also have this, but I don't know if you guys can tell, but the pinks are not the same. This is more of like a corally pink. It doesn't match this pink. Then I have just the plain.
That looks much better though.
I have just the plain, like the mauve pink rhinestone that I can do. And then I have, I'm going to make the hook to hang the stocking with this gorgeous ribbon that kind of matches. So I'm going to sew this, like this is going to be the loop that you hang the stocking, and then there'll be a bow with this. So I don't want it to be too much at the top because it's already going to have this as well. Let me see what else we have. I've got just plain this one, like the ivory gimp. I've got this one that's the pink. It's got a little bit of like sparkle in it. I could even do both of those, or I could do all three. I don't know. Give me your thoughts, guys. We have a troll. Who's the troll?
Can you put
Darla, are you still in
it
here?
on you for a few minutes and show us?
Yeah, hang on. Let me remove this guy. We had a troll. Oh, yeah. Hang on. I'll put it on me for a second. Yeah. He says he's not a troll. He's a human. No, I don't know him, Darla, so feel free to give him the big old boot. Okay. Yeah, so we've got, here's the top of the boot. This is the ribbon that's going to be the loop to hang it, and there'll be a bow with that, which is why I don't want too much on the top. So I've got this is the ivory gimp. I've got this mauve pink iridescent sequin, and then I've got this pink that almost has like a coppery sparkle in it. And I can hold it up a little bit closer if you guys want.
Can you do one at a time
Take one
again?
away. Take the middle one away.
The sequins, okay. Then we've got this one or the ivory gimp.
Where exactly is it going to ride?
It's just, I'm going to put it on the top, like right here. So Tanya says,
I like the ivory.
Tanya says pink copper sparkle. You like the ivory. Arlene says the ivory. Kat says the ivory. What do you think, Liz? Which one? I could do both. Is there any fans of both? Darla likes the pink. Of course, I like the pink too. I don't mind both either.
I don't like both.
I like the pink.
Oh, now 3 say both. In the crap. Okay. Well, thank you.
You know what? You do it. What makes you smile?
Well, no, it's not for me. I'm not, it's going to be auctioned off. So I want like what everybody thinks looks best because it's not for me.
Okay. It's
I
not
don't
for
like
you,
both
but
either.
it's in your style. Correct?
Yeah, it's in the shabby style. Yes.
So I'm not necessarily one who can tell you right or wrong from the shabby style. So you have to see it for what you believe it is.
I might go with both.
Yes.
I might do both because it does tie in both colors. And where's my
Now, when
ribbon?
you do it that way, I like it.
Okay, so
When you
the
had the pink on top and the ivory on the bottom, I
Wonderful
didn't
advice,
like it.
Jean. Wonderful advice.
okay, let me find the ribbon. Where? Okay, right here. So with the ribbon, right here, I think that's pretty. Yeah, okay, I'll do it like that with the pink on the bottom because I like that the pink gives it a line so it's not so muted,
Let's
you know,
take
because I want you to see it's the top of the stocking, but I do like the ivory too. All right, let me put it back on everybody. I don't want to hog up the airtime. How do I do that? There we go.
And then this. Now the next size that I'll start crafting.
Okay.
This is prep that I'm doing, so sorry about that, but I really appreciate it.
Hi, Lori. Explain to everybody that came in, Liz, what you're working on.
Okay. I have some little garden sticks, which I'm painting white, and I'm going to make, this is my definition of, according to my understanding, I may be wrong, it's the first time I'm trying this style. I'm going to make some valley boho or beach boho. It's made with macrame and different threads and yarns and some straw. And I'm going to make some fabric clips, but they're not made out of fabric. They're made out of these fibers. And I'm going to make some mini wall hangings to use as fabric clips. I'm going to make some belly bands. And I'm going to beat them and use all kinds of fibers. These are some of the threads. This is one of the threads that I'm going to be using. So right now I'm preparing the sticks so I can start making them. And as I sit down and I watch TV, I will thread them and make ones. Some will be like wall hangings. Some will be actual belly band. I'm going to do a moon with lace and ribbons, or crochet, really, not ribbons. A few projects like that. And the largest one is going to be this size. Now, this is 4 inches. It may not look it, but it's, and that's going to be the largest one. So it'll fit in any type of journal. And I'm going to do various ones. Some are going to have a top and bottom, and some are going to be just on the little wood. And I think that's my project. So I'm painting my bars because they're going to take a few coats, and I'm just painting them with some white paint that I had laying around, because they should be in all neutrals. And I will use whatever thread I have available. They're mostly creams and neutrals and champagne cream, they're all neutral colors. So I figured white will stand out.
I want to see one finished because I think the beach
you'll
thing would be
see
really
a little
pretty.
bit of the stick. I got the wrong brush here. And that's all I'm doing right now. And show you which I got ready for me to do when I finish giving these their first coats so they could dry. They're going to take a few coats. Okay, something happened here, so I'm gonna close this.
I think
And
you're
hopefully I don't- okay, I'm back.
really,
Okay. And
I
these
think-
are the other things I was doing. I'm gonna do if we have time. Because I'm also working on these. I have pages in every color. They go like this. See, I'll hold them this way. That's the other thing. And they're just deconstructed pages. And they're all pages in all colors. I have some in lace and all types of gold and lace and some. And these were the things I had. Buffering. No, I totally got a pop-up and it cleared the screen and I went back.
no, it's just that your sound
I went
comes and
back.
goes. Like
So
your
those are the
sound,
things I'm working on.
your sound is
And I'm
in and
using
out.
whatever I have around because of I don't have my craft room set up yet. And I made a little space in my bedroom because it's gonna take me a while and I cannot to set up my craft room. I have to get shelves put in and some storage pieces.
Luce, do you hear me?
Okay, my sound is in and out. Okay, could it be the traffic?
I don't know. When you start talking, we
Do
don't
you
hear.
hear the traffic, or do you just hear my sound coming in and out?
No, it's your voice. It's. Are you hearing her okay, Jean Peter, or no?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, we're not catching all the
Okay,
words
get
that
up.
you're saying. Good night, Arlene.
Okay, I'm
Night,
not sure if
Arlene.
you can hear me, or so. How about if I go back here?
Hi, Cindy.
Yes, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna try to.
T, I'm saving elephants too, but I'm not making a journal.
I hear you fine.
No, it's not. It's not if you can hear us. It's when you're talking. I don't know what was happening before, but we weren't hearing everything you were saying. It seems to be okay now.
I don't know what to do about it. It's the
It's okay.
first time I set up the computer. It's the first time I set up the computer, and I don't know what to do about it.
It's
Can you hear me
okay.
now?
Yeah, we can hear you fine. Just it's okay right now. It was just when you were talking before, it was garbled and we weren't hearing everything you were saying. You might try going out to StreamYard and coming back in. That might work.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, so an ad had popped up on me and blocked me. So,
I don't think that would affect.
what would you like me to do?
You can go out of StreamYard and come back in, and we'll see if that helps.
Okay.
Cindy, I'm gonna laugh if you type in a bid in this chat, girl. She's watching the Pink Poodles auction and us.
Night, Cat. You have a good evening too.
Good night, Kat.
The best thing about lives is I don't have to type if I pay attention.
I try to do both, but then I don't end up getting my crafting done. But that's okay.
Yeah.
It gives me a start, and then I know where to go when I get off the live, and I'm going to sit in front of the TV late at night or whatever. Because I
Loses backstage.
don't sleep a whole lot.
Do you hear me?
Oh, yep, I got it. Hey, Kathy, give us the update. I added her. What happened? Luce, are you there? Luce? Kathy, give us an update. I'm praying everything's okay.
Hi, Miss Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Oh, there's Luce. You can hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yep, good.
Is it okay now?
Yep, it is better now. That's awesome, Kathy. Everybody keep Mr. Peter in your prayers, please.
Absolutely.
We're praying for quite a few people right now.
I can
Yes,
hear
my friend got down to, or she's up on the
Yes, I hear you.
sixth floor.
I can hear you fine. I just wasn't sure.
What, Jean?
Hi, Kathy.
My friend is on the sixth floor now. She's out of ICU.
Oh, thank God. That's
Oh,
wonderful.
good. I didn't want to ask, but yes, I'm praying for her too.
Oh yeah, if it was anything worse, I wouldn't be
Yes.
here.
Yeah. That's what I told her, Darla. I said, you have so many people praying for you and Mr. Pete both, and for Jean Peters' bestie. They've got to get better. Got all the prayer warriors on it. Pat, do you see what I'm doing though? This is the stocking that I bought from you, the Victorian boot. That's what I'm working on. I sewed it together and I'm decorating it, and I'm going to make a little lap book to go with it for the buy auction.
Yes.
What kind of paper are you looking for, Cindy?
Absolutely.
Kathy, you need to take care of you too, though. Okay.
She needs to get some sleep. She won't sleep. If she hasn't slept by Thursday, which will be a week, I'm coming over there. I'm going to sit on her and make her go to sleep. Hi, Malia.
Well, since I can't go do that, I'll send you gas money.
There you go. You've been put on notice, Kathy. Crispy will come too, I know.
You might have to sing her a lullaby.
Right? I just want her to sleep a little bit.
Hi, Malaya.
You guys, I got some really cool
Hi, Malia.
junk journal stuff from Malia's Etsy. If you guys haven't gone to her Etsy, she's got good stuff. Oh, there's the puppers. Onyx, you're fine. Mommy's right here.
So I have a curiosity question.
Okay, shoot.
When you are working on something, this is for everybody, anybody. Do you usually just have one pair of scissors out, or do you have more than one? And I won't say several, I'll just say more than one.
I have more than one.
So,
Me too.
Because I have like paper scissors, fabric scissors. You know, the scissors like the Timmy snips that will cut through anything. So on my little tool caddy, I've got numerous pairs of scissors on the ready, like at any point. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I read an article
I can't
one
answer
time.
because I didn't hear the question.
She asked if you have one pair of scissors on your desk when you're working or more than one. Cindy has more than one. Leah has 2 or 3. Same with glue bottles. And Cindy says, and lose them all. That is true. That is true
Multiple.
with glue bottles too. Like I've got,
I lose them all the time.
I have 2.
I try to
bottles.
have at least 2 fabric, 2 straight fabric, a couple of as many as possible.
Can you hear her?
Hey, Christy.
Legos. How fun is that?
Right, you're playing Legos. I want to play Legos too.
I hear no one.
You don't hear anything, Luz? I think Luz's internet might be not so good.
I got a phone call
Now it
from
came back.
From my little brother today, which always makes my heart
But it's
beat
the best
because
they have
he don't
here.
often.
It's the best they have here, so I have to just make do.
My brother and his wife just tried to buy a liquor store clear back before this pandemic, and they were approved and everything, and then this hit, and there was no money, and they just finally got it okayed. Signed the papers today.
Oh, good.
I was so excited. He works for road construction, and I'm kind of anxious to have him off the road.
Yeah, I bet. Christy, I feel for you, girl. My youngest, she was Miss Imagination, and you know, I had to dig deep to come up with some of the stories too. I feel for you, girl. Right? Isn't Malia's shop awesome? Christy, your shop is awesome too. Jean, I'm gonna put the camera on you for a second because everybody wants to know what you're making and see. So I'm gonna put it on you for a little bit. And there you go.
Earlier today, when Kira and I were on, I was using some chipboard things, and this was a full set of alphabet inside of here, and they were. I just thought that the container was really, really cute, so I should collage it. Well, I went through one cloth, paper, scissors magazine, and I found all of these little bitty houses. So that's what I've cut out. I've cut out all these somewhere over here. Somewhere, oh, here they are under this. And I just took some blues and did kind of a skyline. And then I'm going to glue my houses down. Some of them aren't going to make it, so I guess we're going to have to add some more blue. But I don't know. Couldn't think of anything more exciting to work on tonight.
You're tired. You've been on for a while earlier, so you're pooped. That's okay.
And I had to cook my own meal.
Oh no, because she's all by her lonesome at home.
Yeah, I keep telling everybody, when Mom was sick, everybody brought food to Gary when he was home alone. And I'm like, really, people? He's the cooker. Feed me. But yeah, it's all right. I fixed some little tiny pork chops tonight, and they were so good.
Good for you.
I know. I can cook. In fact, I used to do all the cooking. But, once he started, it was kind of like, that's your job now.
Mr. Vintage would never go for that. He cooks on his days off, and that's it. And usually one of those 2 days off, it's a takeout situation. So really, he probably cooks one night a week, and I cook the rest.
We usually grill everything, so Gary does most of the cooking. But that's okay. I can cook. It's just that I'd rather let him. Yes, Cindy, that's what a friend of mine brought them over. They've been picked through a little bit, but there's still lots of color. And that's my favorite collage magazine because I can, take bits and pieces like this one, and I can do all kinds of fun things with it. I just use pieces. So now we're going to put the houses on. Hopefully they're tall enough.
All right, I'm going to switch over to my books. I'm feeling like doing my book. That'll get me in the flow. Because I can make these books in my sleep. Okay.
Oh, you guys are so silly.
That's what I was thinking, Lori. Oh my God, I'm so glad she said that because when she started talking about the tiny houses, I was thinking about that song, from the TV show Weeds. The theme song of that show is a song about tiny houses, and that's what made me think of that when you said that. Oh my gosh. Oh, Christy, bergamot and rosemary. Oh, yummy. I have a request, Christy. Lemon lavender. That's my request. That's one of my favorites. I like lemon lavender a lot. Yeah, Kathy,
I like peppermint and lavender.
I like peppermint because I have migraine, so peppermint is really good. But no, Christy, Kat said that if Mr. Peter stays stable tonight, he'll be moved out of ICU in the morning. So we're all praying for that. I don't have one of those cloth paper scissor magazines. Where do you guys get those?
They don't print them anymore.
Oh,
they went under. It's pretty sad. All the good magazine people are gone. Well, there's still some good ones out there, but. I picked some lavender out of my front yard. Did we lose Luz?
No, I just went to put the light on. It was getting dark in here.
Oh.
Yes,
just went to put the light on.
I know Kathy appreciates the prayer for sure. Yeah, Christy, lemon lavender is the bomb because lemon is really fresh and the lavender is kind of, relaxing. And I really like that combo. I have some soy candles that are lemon lavender and they smell so good.
This was just the first coat. I'm gonna have to give them 2. But at least they look a little better.
Okay. Let me get working on this.
Okay. Almost set to go.
So we're talking about teas or oils.
I think I'm going to wrap my book in this because I've already done my covers, but this fits like perfectly. So I think we're going to wrap the book in this. That's super pretty. Okay. I want us to raise some serious cash in this pot because we need to get a plate. So we
My
can get a
first
whole
one.
bunch of
Inside it.
amazing donations.
So I asked about the scissors. I have 2 glue sticks, both of them sitting here open.
I do that too. Oh, hi. What's your first name? I'm sorry. You may have said and I forgot.
That's Tanya.
Oh, Tanya, I'm sorry. I keep getting Hot Threads and Oh Hi mixed up, I think. Okay. Christy, that would be
It's
amazing.
okay. They'll both answer to either one.
Oh, are they're sisters?
Uh-huh.
Or they know each other? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Malia makes chamomile tea. I love chamomile tea. I think I put your store on favorites, Malia. I got to make sure I did that for Christy's store too.
Cut from the magazine, Cindy. I don't do photocopies of just about anything except my painting papers. And I probably would not do that if it wasn't for Defy. If I don't use the real thing, it's not going to get used up, and then I won't have room for more. That's my story.
Cutting from magazines is like a really relaxing for me in front of the TV thing to do.
And besides, I put so much doodling on top of everything that I feel like I'm okay on copyrights. I'm just using it for background, and then I put my designs on front of it. But if I photocopy it, then I feel guilty about the copyright. So I gotta get halfway somewhere. And since I'm not really good at recycling or anything either, I figure that's my halfway.
That's a good plan.
It's not that I don't recycle. I would if I could, but I'm not even sure. We have a convenience center, but I don't know that they have any place to really do recycling. You know, specifically, they take aluminum cans and stuff, but so are you completely full for your August top?
Oh yeah. Yep. You can be a standby if you want, if you've got stuff, or if people don't take as much time as they want, be like an on call, here and there type of thing if you want to pop in with stuff.
I probably could do that. That way we can keep it going.
That would be a great idea because we have everybody that asked for a spot has one.
Over here with
And that way, in case anybody backs out at the last minute or needs to, or somebody doesn't end up using all the time that they have, because I know Kara doesn't want to do a lot of the selling that month. If you want to be on standby, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'll
just go pull the box out of the shower.
Oh my word, Missy. I told Mr. Vintage about that when we were driving home from our get together on Friday, and I said, I I said, if the corporate donations start coming in, I will, I have the whole closet empty in my craft room ready to go. And I said, I will start piling boxes, floor to ceiling after I like label them and stuff if I have to. And I go, and if they go bigger than that, I'm like, I'm taking over the bathtub in the other bathroom. And he's like, oh my God, Kim.
Hey, that's what you have shower curtains for.
I go, nobody uses that shower, so why not? It's a space that nobody will see it. It's hidden. I said, I think that's a brilliant idea.
Now it looks like a votive cup.
Let me see.
You can't tell the distinction between the sky and the houses.
I like it.
I do too. When I get done drawing on it, it will be. But I don't have enough light to draw, so I'm going to have to stop with that part and work on the lid for a minute.
You know what, Christy? That's a great idea. Christy said she finds collaging relaxing. I do too. Like I take my glue book stuff in bed with me sometimes when I'm having trouble sleeping, and I just cut stuff out and work on a page in my glue book or something. But Christy says writing down verse is relaxing. I like to write, so I might try that.
I could see where that would definitely be relaxing.
Yeah. And I bet you that's probably good for like anxiety and stuff too. Cindy wants to know who the sisters are again.
Hot Threads and Ohi Babe.
Is it Ohi? Am I saying it wrong? It's not Ojai?
I don't know how it's.
I thought Ojai was a place in California.
I don't know what it is.
I could be totally.
Somebody will tell us here in a minute.
Yes, I could be totally butchering that, and I apologize if I am.
Hey, I always put a disclaimer right at the beginning of whatever I say.
So, can I tell you guys about something that Oh, Cindy shut us off by mistake. Cindy, Jean Peter answered your question. It's Hot Threads and Ojai are sisters, which I think is cool. I wish one of my sisters liked to do crafty stuff, but they both don't. So.
Ohi. Ohi. I'll say it together. Ohi.
Oh wow, I've been saying that wrong for a long time. I'm so sorry. Oahi, babe. Okay. So I want to let everybody know, pretty soon I'm going to be announcing my Road to 1K challenge. So I've got 850 subscribers and I want to get up to 1,000 so I can go live from my phone, which would be so much more helpful. And I want to eventually be monetized so I can donate that money annually to Defy. So stay tuned on my channel because I'll be doing a video soon, and it's going to be a really fun challenge and nothing expensive or anything, and it's going to be more than just one prize. I'm going to be giving out prizes every month until I reach the 1K, and I've been collecting prizes like a mad woman, and I've been buying things from some of my favorite makers and putting together different like themed prize packs. Like I have a Tim Holtz one. I bought a journal from Kat Slade that's going to be a prize. I bought a pendant necklace from Christy, who's in the chat right now. That's going to be a prize. What else did I buy? There's a whole bunch of stuff. I got a whole bunch of paper crafting goodies from Little Birdie. I've just got a whole bunch of different prizes going on. So stay tuned for that because I'll be doing a video soon. And I hope you guys will put
Then when you're all done, you can. When
I'm all done, what?
When you're all done, then you can help me get mine. you can help me get mine up there.
Yeah, we both need to, just for the Defy aspect of it, so we can do auctions ourselves if we
Yeah.
need to and all of that. So, but I know that a
But
challenge.
since I have the webcam, I can do it all with my webcam. And unless my computer goes out, which could happen.
Yeah, I could do it too,
I
but I like being able to do it from the phone.
I like it from the webcam. It's cleaner. But I know when you hear the humming from me, it's completely. Wow. Somehow or another, I just was able to hit all my settings from my camera. I reached over and bumped something, and now I can figure it out. But I don't know what I hit to get that. Oh. Huh. Yes, I don't even see where it was, so I don't know. So now I'm just going to doodle and draw for a little bit. The eyes are just about done for the day.
Your doodles are amazeballs, so I'll watch you doodle all day.
That sounds like a song.
Right?
Yankee Doodle all day. And I am a Yankee, so works out pretty good.
I'm a Yankee too.
Where are you from?
New York.
No, well, I'm not that far Yankee.
Yep, I grew up in New York, about an hour north of where Luce used to live.
I am borderline Yankee. I think half my state was Yankee and the other half was the other way. Yes, I don't. So, Kim, if I have any questions, you're going to have to tell me because when I start doodling, I get lost.
Okay. Turned my hot glue gun on before we went live, and I'm just sitting here going, why is it not hot? I forgot to plug it in because I'm a goofball. I'm like, why is my glue gun broken? Oh my god, I'm gonna end up using a whole bottle of Fabri-Tac if I can't use my hot glue gun. Ugh.
Mine wouldn't heat up the other day. Took way longer than ever before. Yeah, Cindy, I believe most of mine in my eyes is too much time on the computer. My left eye has actually started twitching pretty much daily.
That's not good, girl.
Well, I looked it up and I have dry eyes, so it could be from
Well,
that.
Jean,
Uh-huh.
I believe, and it's just my opinion. If you have free time, you should do some more of that fabric. That was amazing, Jean.
Right, Liz?
I told you.
She could also teach us how to do it.
Well, I think she's talking about the batik. Is that right? Isn't that what you got, Luz?
Oh, I'm talking about the rusty fabric.
Well, I'm working on it, Kim. Every time my table that I use to rest on gets empty,
Messy.
other things get put on it.
I know. I want you to teach us all how to make the rusty fabric. I love
I
it.
should go do it in Patreon.
Who?
Come on, Gordon. Get up. So is there anything going on in the YouTube community this week that we need to make sure we pay attention to? Anybody in chat have anything going on? Any sales, challenges, live shows, or anything this week so we can support each other?
Well, we're supposed to have
I'm sorry.
a book auction pop up Monday.
Wait, say that again, JP. You were breaking up.
We're supposed to have a book auction pop up on Friday.
Is that the 24th
Uh-huh.
for Defy?
Yep.
Okay, let me know if you need me because I don't have any books to sell, but if you need me to capture or whatever.
Probably. And I'm probably going to need lessons on what you do and how you do that.
That would be nice
Because-
as a paid class, and then you'll be able to raise some funds. That's an excellent idea.
Yep.
I think Liz might have a really bad lag because I think she's behind us. I'm not sure. Do you need me to?
But the fabric,
JP, I'll message you about that after
Okay.
because I can help. Anybody in chat have anything they want to share that's going on this week?
My thumb doesn't bother me when I'm doodling, but I have developed trigger finger in this right here, and it pops all the time. It drives me crazy.
Cindy wants to know what time the auction is.
I think that it's at noon, but I'm not positive.
Well, Darla just said she's not sure she'll be available during the day on Friday, so I can be the Darla if Laura can be the me. So that's probably something that we need to figure out.
Yeah. Especially since I've said it several times now.
I didn't know, so
Well, I've been digging books out for 2 days. Oh my gosh.
I think I'm behind you too. I don't know if you hear me.
yes, we hear you. I think you're just like you're commenting on stuff
It's
that we were.
just the way my screen is. It's the first time I'm using it, and
I think you need better internet, Luce. Hi, Tanya.
No, Cindy. That's 11 Central.
Darla, let me know unless you just want me to do it. So let me know because if you can do it, then I'll capture, and if you can't, then I'll be you and ask Laura to capture. So just let me know. And Jean, if I'm being the Darla, I want you to give me the StreamYard link in case I need to say, hang on a second, or something like that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just have my camera off and mute unless it's something. I don't think
I'm
I
not
have.
100% sure what she had planned, but somewhere down the line when we have time, I'd like to learn the start, stop, and capture stuff just in case, maybe before the August auction, since I'm not really doing anything.
Well,
Okay.
this is the best they have up here, supposedly, according to what we asked everyone. I will see what I can do because I am going to sell.
You just let me know. We can do that anytime this week when you have time.
Okay. Hi, Tanya, whatever. I'm not sure how you pronounce your name. I'll just say hi, Ms. Smith.
Darla, you heard that right? Let me know. Oh no, Cindy, that sucks. I'm gonna call.
Okay, I know I'm behind,
Go ahead, Lise.
so I'm just crafting along.
Okay. I'm gonna call our internet provider and see if we can get. I don't know if they have like a Wi-Fi extender, because the craft room and the master bedroom are the farthest away from the router. So I probably could have faster internet in here too. Somebody's getting pinged.
We don't have a lot of choices for our internet.
I don't think we do either now that we're in the condo. I'm not sure though. When we got, we did all this move in the middle of COVID, which was kind of difficult, as I'm sure Lise can relate. And when we were getting the internet installed, it was right when school was going to online school. So the installation appointments were like really difficult to get. And I think, it's not as deep, I
I'm still
understand why.
painting the sticks because I need quite a few of them in order to get this done.
But I think he just did a kind of quick, really in and out kind of job. And like our cord in the living room is
I'll
like,
try to find out if I can get anything to make it faster. I'm going to try to do, anybody notice, I know that you work with Defy and so forth, but does anybody go to Keisha's Market?
I didn't.
I went to
Me neither.
Keisha's Market. Kim,
Mm-hmm.
repeat what you said to Darla.
Yeah, I'm typing it in the chat since Luz was talking.
Oh.
Go ahead, Luz. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Cindy. I'm going to call them tomorrow and ask about some kind of signal booster thing. You have to get the one that go from their company, though, I believe.
Kim, can you hear Dala? Did you see Dala?
Yeah, I just answered her in the chat.
I am going to sell in September in the beginning of September in Teachers Virtual Market. I want to do my own website, and I'm going to sell there. So I'm going to sell at her virtual market since she got a nice following, and I will try that also. I will call my. So in September, I will sell at Keisha's virtual market, and then I'm going to do my own website, and then I will advertise my website. So
Nice.
that's why these new things that I'm doing, because it's a completely different new line. And there will be beaded things, and so I will be ready by then.
That's great.
And I'll have some journals, and I'll have the beaded things, and I'm doing some mini boho bags and matching journals, and then extra stuff for the journals, and then all the things that I made during COVID, because I have made quite a lot of handmade things during COVID and all different things, because I'm still discovering what I like and what I don't. I noticed that there are certain things that I don't do so well, and it's not that I don't know how to craft, it's just not me. It takes such an effort, and there are some things that come easier. So I'm learning about it, and I'm learning about my crafting style and so forth. So I figured instead of doing Etsy, which almost everybody complains about Etsy, I would do my own site. I know it takes a lot of maintenance, but I'll try it. And if it doesn't work, then I'll try something else. And just keep going from there. I'm still discovering what I like and what I want to do.
I think we all feel that way.
And that's what led me to this new design and these things. So, although macrame is not new, but I haven't seen anybody do any macrame in any books, and because to me, this boho stuff is just really macrame on a smaller scale.
I wouldn't know where to
And
start.
a lot of the boho pieces I've seen are just macrame on a larger scale, you know. Well, you have a beautiful style, Kim. I treasure the pieces I have bought from US, and Jean is amazing.
You're
I
sweet.
feel like I'm still discovering what I like. I know I like to do things.
You're amazing too. Like all the stuff you do, you know, the boxes and the trees of life, those are amazing. I love all the
I
stuff.
think we all are discovering as we go.
Yep. That is very true.
Because I have done a lot of different things, and some of them I have no
Okay.
idea, no desire to go back to do, and some of them I'll pull up and do for just a little while. But my love of paper has never went away.
It hasn't for me either, JP. That's where I started, and I still enjoy it.
I've done jewelry making, and everybody loves my jewelry. It sells very well. I just don't like doing
I
it.
agree. I love paper. And this is a way of I have never done jewelry,
Come here.
but I have done macrame with my older sisters, and when I was a kid, they used to do macrame purses and tables and wall hangings and plant hangers. So I know some knots, and I'm just going to test my knowledge and see what I remember and just have fun with it and try different fibers and things. And I think art should be about fun. And right now I'm just having fun. Pretty soon I got to go back to work. I figure while I'm here, let me enjoy it. Let's have some fun with it. Because the last year's been pretty tough on me. So this is exciting for me because it's different and it's pushing me out of my comfort zone, and I have to research and look to stay within the fibers that would make it to be in the scheme it's supposed to be in, and then but only use what I have here, because I kind of did something a little crazy in the last couple of let's say 10 days. I just went shopping crazy, and I kind of just maxed myself, and I've never done that before, but I just wanted certain things, and I wanted it, and I figured, I had a tough year. I'm going to indulge a little bit, but boy, did I indulge. I laugh at myself because I have never done that before, not to that scale. So here I am creating now and having fun with it.
That's what matters.
Yes.
Hi, Anthony. Thanks for coming. Miss Kathy's not here tonight. But we're glad you stopped
Cindy,
by.
this is a book. My best ideas come out on a book, and then I wish they would be in a canvas, and I don't want to do them again.
She said she won a vinyl fabric book. She's thinking jewelry. Hi, Mindy.
Yep. Hi, Anthony. Hi, Mindy.
He's got to dry a little bit, and I've got to clean my hands again. See if the other ones need another coat.
Jean, I think we should teach a doodling class.
So does anyone know how to make chalk paint? Is it true that you can use 2/4 paint and 2/3 paint and 1/3 baking soda and make chalk paint?
Oh, thanks for that, Hot Threads. I appreciate that. I don't know on the chalk paint. I buy it. I've not made my own.
Well, it's not the most convenient thing to go to the store here.
My
No,
daughter,
I didn't use the compass, Cindy.
my daughter,
I'd love to tell you I hand drew them.
my daughter just redid a table. Like she bought a cheap coffee table because she liked the look of it and the swirly feet that it was on and everything. And she chalk painted it, but she got sprayed chalk paint. I didn't even know that you could get chalk paint in a spray. But the only thing
Oh,
is,
yes, I do.
like you can't wet distress it if it's spray paint. So you have to actually do like the sanding to distress it. So she painted the iron of the legs the color she wanted them, which looks great, but she also painted the table the same color and left the wood trim going all around it. But so now she's got to get the sander out to try to distress the actual top of the table. And I like the wet distress, so I'd rather paint it on than spray it on. I love chalk paint. It is expensive. I should figure out how to make it.
Well, I was trying to figure it out, and that was as far as I got. So I figured I would ask around and see if anybody else knew.
Jason,
And
you don't know how to make chalk paint?
I don't make chalk paint.
Malia says the one that she would try would be 3 tablespoons cornstarch, 3 to 4 cup of paint, and a 1/4 cup of water loose.
okay,
She found a thing on Pinterest for chalk paint, like a recipe. I'll have to tell my daughter that too.
thank you. I'm going to clean my hands so I can. Thank you, Maria. I'm going to clean my hands so I can write it down. Because there's a few pieces I want to add in.
Cindy, I used a drafting stencil to make my circles because I knew what I wanted. Some of the little ones are hand drawn though.
2 tablespoons non-static grout, 1 cup of paint. Oh, thank you. I'll try them both and see which one as soon as I get this paint off my hands. So I can write them down. Because I am the sloppiest paint on there. They're working. Some of them look very nice. And I think I have enough that I'm not making all of this, but I will make a variety, and just in case I don't like how they come out. And I have plenty, so I can either repaint the ones that I don't use or pull out some more green ones. They need a second coat. They work for. I agree the cornstarch will be finer, and for some projects it would be better to use the cornstarch. But for some projects, you need the grit because it gives it a certain texture. So
I
I'm
agree.
going to write it down and won't remind.
I agree about the cornstarch for chalk paint. I don't want grit in my chalk paint. That's more like for mixed media stuff.
I have both. I have cornstarch and I have one. This is 2 tablespoons non-sanded brown.
Hi, Susie.
I think I even have that. And half a cup baking soda.
Thanks for coming, Susie.
Yes, Cindy, I'm a cheater artist, but that's okay. It's what I do with those circles that matters.
She retracted it though.
Yeah, but it doesn't retract out of
Thank
StreamYard.
you, Maria. I really do appreciate it. It's going to
StreamYard.
help me with all these new projects that I'm working on. It's going to help me with all these projects. And these I just got to give it one more coat. And
Hi,
then these will
Susie.
finally be done.
One thing I can say about my circles, the more I doodle, the more accurate my circles have become. Now, they're still not perfect, but I can do a better circle now than I could have a few years ago.
I think they're great. I use the stencil or I trace, and even tracing sometimes my circle's not perfect.
I like the tools just as much as I like doing the art.
Do you?
I do. Give me a compass and a protractor and a ruler and
You like all the gear, huh?
and a drill press and a flexible shaft drill and my saw.
I think Mr. Vintage would have a heart attack if I told him I wanted a drill and a saw for the craft room. He's like, no, you're clumsy enough. We don't need to involve power tools. That's what
Well,
he told me.
my flexible shaft, it's this big piece of equipment, like about a pint jar, quart jar, and then it has the hose on it, and that's in the house, but everything else is out in the man cave. Which, by the way, we don't have a she shed. We just have a man cave, which is really a big glorified doghouse.
I need something. Cindy says your whole house is a she shed.
Yeah, my husband would agree.
A Defy she shed. Yeah, that's more like it. Yeah.
That's right, Deanie. The shower's my she shed.
Okay, so I have a question. Do any of you guys buy vintage buttons, and if so, where? Because I'm running really low.
I just buy buttons whenever I find them.
I like my vintage buttons, and I use them a lot, especially like the whites and the creams and those colors, but they're like not cheap. I'd love to buy just a whole slew of them and save money.
Yeah, I tend to hoard my buttons.
There's going to be noise in a second, y'all, because Mr. Vintage is coming home, so the dog's going to get all excited. So I apologize in advance. There he goes.
Daddy's home.
Yep, Daddy's home. Daddy's home. Etsy or eBay? Okay. I will check both.
I just got a huge bag of white ones, and most of them are the pearl, which to me are like money. You know, they should be
Yeah.
worth so much more money than what they really are. For like $9 for a bulging quart-sized bag
And where did you get that?
at a little antique store down the road.
Brat? Cindy wants to know what makes them vintage. Age is what makes them vintage. You know, like, this is my little jar. Hang on. I keep all my new colorful buttons in an apothecary jar on top of my desk, but then I've got this, I'll show you guys, I've got this teeny little jar that I keep my vintage, like the whites and the browns and the creams for all my vintage stuff, and it's getting to the bottom, so I got to get some more. Rummages and thrift stores. Yeah, that's partly why I'm running out, because I don't feel like it's safe to go thrifting yet, especially because it's really bad again in Florida. So I just don't, you know, I have medical issues, so I don't feel like it's a good idea to go out thrifting yet. Not yet, but you better
I
believe
can't wait.
when things calm down, it's on like Donkey Kong. I cannot wait, because we've moved, so now I get a whole new, you know, set of thrift stores to check out. So, hey, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Right, grandma's button boxes. Yes. You can tell because they're not brand spanking new, so, you know, bright and pretty. You know, they've got little dings and imperfections, and sometimes they've still got old threads on them, and you know, they've got yellowing from age. I love all that. How are
Well,
you,
that
Mike?
part's done.
Mike, I feel bad. I need to come to one of your shows, but I think the time difference, you go on late at night, and it's even later where I'm at. I get the notifications, but I'm usually half asleep. I feel bad. Look at that. Let me click on you for a second, JP, and you can show everybody. That's awesome.
Now I'm going to fill in all the circles with
Did it
design.
not- Wait.
Right now I'm going in and filling in little white spots that I see because I intend to make a coloring book.
That's awesome. You could totally teach a class on that, on doodling. Hey, Mike, if you have the inclination, Miss Kathy's husband is in the ICU, so if you could say some extra prayers for him, that would be really great. Cindy said, using your lazy daisy.
Yeah, I love this thing. Okay, so I have to tell you that I think it was last Sunday, my husband was getting ready to bottle beer. And we use a bucket and we put the bottles like this, and then there's this long thing. I usually do that part, but I wasn't in the mood to do it. And he comes in, he says, well, I'm gonna bottle now. Where's that lazy Susan? I said, oh no. I wasn't gonna let my little wooden lazy Susan become beer infested.
So can I tell the funny story about the last auction on your lazy Susan?
Okay.
Oh, I was capturing the last auction with a killer migraine from hell. And Jean Peter, I don't remember what you were doing, but you were spinning whatever it was on the Lazy Susan.
Like that?
And I was having to watch the chat to see who won to write it down and everything. And I was like messaging in the private group, please stop spinning. I'm going to puke. You're making me dizzy. Because you were playing with the spinner, I think, like, you know, like you were fidgety. Yes, you were doing that. You're going to make everybody dizzy. Ah. Oh.
I can sit and do that for hours. I probably would be fine with the fidget spinner.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, thank God.
Well, I think this pin's about ready to sit down and go for a different one. I have such a collection of black pins.
Mike says, that's a lot of circles, Jean. You may have an addiction.
You think? Well, it's pretty mild compared to some of the others in this book.
Show some of the others in that book because they're amazing. Wait till you
Okay.
see some of these, Mike. Knock your socks off.
Okay.
I want to turn them into a color book.
You could sell that coloring book for sure.
And see, I'd like to go in and fill them in with more doodles, but then there are not going to be a lot of things to color. So I figure if somebody uses it, they can do that.
Those are amazing.
The
Look at
only
those.
thing is they're all different sizes, so the pages are going to be different sizes. There's going to be a lot of white space. So I'm not really sure exactly what I'm going to do. This one probably needs a few more lines on it. It's pretty empty.
Mike said they remind him of a spirograph, but better looking.
Thank you.
And by hand, that's freaking amazing.
Yeah, I do use a compass to get my quadrants all split up, but other than that, it's completely by hand.
They are beautiful.
Don't you think you should try to publish a coloring book? I seriously think you should.
Well, it's going to need a little more touch up, a lot more touch up. And if I could find somebody to touch it up for me without my eyes, I might be able to do that. Because there's just some little white spots in the black. And yeah, this is my disease, OCD, obsessive compulsive doodler.
I love it. Awesome. Those are amazing.
Some of them still have
They
pencil
really
lines that
are.
need to be erased. My favorite's still coming. Here's my favorite. I love this one. It's like somebody took a bunch of snowflakes and dropped them, and then they just overlap each other.
That's exactly what I was going to say. It looks like a snowflake.
Yeah, I really like that one. And then this one doesn't look like much, but the first one I did, I colored it as I went along, and that was the whole concept. But I want one that people can color on their own. So this might have this and then a little
That was my
insert.
favorite page, that one. Holy cow, that was amazing. That one was my favorite page, the one that had all of them on there.
With the colors?
No, with the one that had all the different ones on there together. Go back. Look back.
This one?
Oh, wait, I'm watching you on YouTube. Yes, that one. Oh, my gosh. That is like, oh, my gosh. I could sit and look at that forever. That is oh, my gosh.
It's my favorite.
That's my favorite too. That is absolutely gorgeous. I can't believe you did all that by hand. Oh my gosh.
And that's the end of the book. And then I decided to do this one way at the back because it's not the same style as the other ones. So, you know, I don't know. I've got somebody that'll help me with a laser print, which it has to be laser to be able to be colored. Well, you can use colored pencils, but I don't want to limit people's creativity. So I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Oh, sorry.
You should seriously pursue turning that into a coloring book because that is amazing.
I might do that.
I like yours a lot better than the coloring books I see for sale. So, just saying.
Well, I could probably pretty much pay for my printing if I did because of the people who asked for it.
For sure, but I mean commercial. Don't just do it to the people that your friends. Like put it out there for the world. That's amazing. Sell it on Amazon. Sell it on Amazon.
The first two have to go to the grandbabies.
Oh, that's sweet.
In fact, whether I make one or not, I will have one for my granddaughter for Christmas because I've already told her I would. So.
Good night, Tanya. What's your crafting emergency, Malia? You can't have any of that.
Did you spill your glue?
Oh, I hope she didn't spill glitter.
Oh, no.
Oh, she's almost out of clusters. You need to have a cluster making party, girl. Malia, if you want to come on next Monday night, you can, and we'll all make some clusters. I love making clusters, and I always need more. If anybody wants to come on Monday night and craft and chat, you guys are more than welcome. Just message me on Facebook and let me know.
Hi, Mary. Did you get your package?
Hi, Mary. You won some blue fabric, Cindy? Awesome. You've won 2 things now. Awesome. I'm kind of burned out on the auction scene. I think the only ones I go to now are the Defy ones, and I don't want to. I have more than I could ever use for me, so now I just buy if it's for a artist or a kid or something I'm going to make to auction off.
Hi, Mary.
I'm getting an echo. Well, Malia, you're more than welcome to come on and cluster if you want to do clusters, and we'll all do clusters next Monday night. Because I love making clusters, and I can always use more too.
But that's understandable, Kim.
I would love to have children background noise.
That's because I switched devices.
JP, Mary needs your address.
I seen that. I'll try to get it to her in just a minute.
Malia, that's okay. You guys care if there's background noise because Malia's got kids in the background? I don't care. I love kids.
I miss my grandbabies. So if she doesn't want to mess with them, she can just bring them over here and I'll play with them while she does her video.
Right. And he goes, I have 3 barking kids. Exactly. You guys hear my fur baby every week.
That's fine.
Jean, she says send your address in the group message. I don't mind at all, Malia. I don't know if we're friends on Facebook or not. So that's usually how I send out the StreamYard link. So I'll make sure to friend you on Facebook, and then I can send it to you for next week. But I would love to do clusters next week. I love making clusters. Somebody just sent me a link for vintage buttons. Oh my goodness. I will be getting on that as soon as we get off. I actually think we're going to finish for the night because Mr. Vintage is home and we haven't had dinner yet. So I'm going to go make dinner and eat with him. But if anybody else that's watching wants to come on and play, we're officially going to do clusters next Monday night with Malia. So if anybody else wants to come do clusters, just message me on Facebook. That would be great. So I want to say thank you to Luce and Jean Peter for coming on with me tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. And like I had said earlier in the show, just keep watching for my channel because I'm going to be doing a video about my Road to 1K challenge this week at some point. So stay tuned for that. Anything else anybody wants to say? Yes, it's a cluster party next Monday night. Cluster party. Woohoo! Yes.
Good night, everyone.
Please keep Jean's bestie and Mr. Peter in your prayers. And I'm sure we'll be getting some updates soon. So thanks so much for coming, everybody. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. And hopefully we'll see you next Monday night.
Night, night. At least at my house.
Bye, everybody.
Yes, thank you for having us.